What is up, guys? So Endfield 1.5 version dev Comm is here. So this is kind of like full text version of the 1.5 version preview. So it's going to have a lot more information. A lot of people don't actually read this, but for this video, I'll just read it for you guys. Because as of right now, we are kind of starving of future information. After the Lino patch, all we have is goddamn Rooted Realm and Delvers of the Cryptic and more puzzles shenanigans. So let's just find out what did they forgot to mention in their video. And spoiler alert, they did explain on the Yvonne Rerun banner system a bit more in this text and clear up some confusion. So let's get to it. Dear admin, this is the Arknights Endfield team. Past Snow and Fog into the Dark Woods version Dreamscape of Wind and Snow is about to launch. Through this DevCom, we would like to share the major optimization and adjustments that will be made in this version. First up, AIC factory gameplay improvements. Now continue placing feature. When placing facilities, ornamentals, or plots, you'll be able to toggle the continue placing feature on or off. Once continue placing is enabled, as long as you have corresponding items in your backpack, you can continuously place them without exiting the construction status. And then they show a video like here of what it looks like. I think you can already do this, but you need to like press like shift or something. Box selection optimization. When using box selection to create blueprints in batch select mode, if the number of selected facilities exceeds its blueprint saving limit, the screen will show in real time with the current number of selected facilities and a maximum number of facilities that can be saved to the blueprint. You can adjust the selection range as needed according to the prompt without having to reselect, improving blueprint creation efficiency. And there's a video of what it looks like. This is basically when you like drag your entire like factory, it will show you when is it going to hit the limit. So it's not just dragging over and over again to check. Interaction and quality of life improvements. Okay. Story dialogue optimization added a new hide UI feature which hides the button prompts and dialogue text. And this is just kind of like, you know, the Genshin and Star Wars, like you can just hide all the UI. And it also works in autoplay. But the only problem with this is that you still need to like click when you like when your character is when you need to pick your dialogue option. They still want you to click on the dialogue option. They don't want you to just play the story and fall asleep. Reception room clue management optimization. New quick add features. If clues can be added in the reception room, a quick add button will appear. Clicking it automatically fills in all available clues, making it quicker to start the clue exchange. And as you can see here, you got one. You can press one button and then it'll automatically add all the clues. New giveaway all duplicates feature. If you have more than 2 identical clues in the local clue library, you can now give copies to friends who need them all in one click. So reception room is basically just you get to automate more stuff. Operator gifting optimization. If an operator trust is already maxed, you can still offer them gifts to complete gifting tasks while interacting with your favorite operators. This is you can see more of the operator gift line even when they're full. Engraved metal viewing optimization. In Path of Glory metal album and Path of Glory edit, add engraved metals already acquired. The corresponding category tab will automatically switch as you scroll through the engraved metal list, saving you from having to manually switch tabs. Profile theme display adjustment. The display of area of profile backgrounds in the friend list has been expanded, allowing profile themes to be displayed more fully. So yeah, your friend list will look a lot more colorful. Combat and progression experience improvements. New progression overview feature in operators progression. You'll be able to view all own, not own upcoming operators weapon in one place, along with materials required to build operators and weapons to various progression, as well as the quantities of materials you currently have, making it easier to understand progression requirements. For upcoming operators, you can also preview their recommended weapons perfect match essences and directly add them to your essence wish list. So it is just kind of the same with all the other gacha games. There's a page for you to pre-farm for all the future characters and your current underleveled characters, which I think this feature is a bit long overdue. Certain stage experience optimization. After entering the difficulty selection in Echoes of War, you can now directly switch stages without having to return to the stage selection screen. After clearing Echoes of War and Umbral Monument stages, returning to the stage selection screen will no longer trigger a loading screen. So less loading screen in the 2 endgame modes now. New challenge time display on stage results. Some stage results screen now display your clear time, allowing you to focus more on the challenge itself during the combat while making it easier to retry stages and set new records. Okay, so it actually displays your time record up here now, and you can see it permanently. It's just, I think previously it just flashed on the screen on the end of the battle at one screen, and you can never like pay attention to it because your eyes are not like ready to watch there. Alright, next, graphics and visuals improvements. Somehow this game managed to improve their graphics even further and beyond. Enhanced snowy weather visuals. Certain facilities and ornamentals will show richer surface details in the snow, with more realistic snow adhesion and confusion and accumulation, further enhancing immersion in the snowy scenes. So if you guys were wondering how does Endmin look with snow on his head, we already have an image over here. And now we'll get to experience how would the other characters look when they have snow on them. Okay, so important information over here. Resplendent Spectrum, Refactor Headhunting, #1 open. A lot of big names for the new rerun. Resplendent Spectrum Refactor Headhunting #1 will be available on September 24th, 2026. During the event, you will have a much higher chance of getting the 6-star operator Yvonne. 6-star operators that may appear in this banner include Yvonne, Amber, Li Feng, Ardelia, Last Rank, Partner Rich, all the standard characters. New headhunting type, Refactor Headhunting. In Refactor Headhunting, you can use Chartered HH Permit and Aura Barrels to perform headhunting. So the same as the normal banners, normal limited banners. A 5-star or better operator is guaranteed within 10 headhunting attempts. A 6-star operator is guaranteed within 80 headhunting attempts. This guarantee system is shared across all Refactor Headhunting banners. If you have not required a 6-star operator, attempts towards this guarantee will carry over to the other Refactor banners. This attempt will reset once you acquire a 6-star operator. Okay, so I think this means that guarantee actually carries over if you lose 50-50. But it says the attempts will reset once you acquire 6-star operator. So what if the 6-star operator is like a standard 6-star? But let's keep reading. Across all Refactor Headhunting banners of the same time, Resplendent Spectrum Refactor 1, Resplendent Spectrum Refactor 2. After performing 30, 60, 90 headhunting attempts, you will respectively receive 10 bonus urgent recruitment attempts, which is 1 free 10 headhunting attempt. This bonus can only trigger one time across all Refactor Headhunting banners of the same name. Any unused urgent recruitment attempts will carry over to the future Refactor Headhunting banners of the same name. So this 10 pulls, they don't count towards the pity, but you can save them for the future. Not just the next one, but you can just kind of stockpile them. The rate up 6-star operator is guaranteed within the first 120 headhunting attempts. This guarantee can only trigger one time across all Refactor Headhunting banners of the same name. Attempts towards this guarantee will carry over to future Refactor Headhunting banners of the same name. For every 240 headhunting attempts, you will receive a bonus token. Attempt towards this bonus will carry over to future headhunting banners of the same name. As with the current charted headhunting rules, acquiring operators through Refactor Headhunting also gives the corresponding amount bonus of Arsenal tickets, AIC quota, bond quota, and endpoint quota. And then some important rules. The free 10x headhunting attempts given by urgent recruitment do not count towards the guarantee for this or other Refactor banners. They also will not be added to total headhunting attempts required for Refactor Headhunting rewards. For detailed rules, visit the in-game headhunting screen after the banner begins. So a lot of goddamn words for this rerun, but to summarize, it's basically the same as the limited banner, but this time the guarantee does carry over to future rerun banners, so it does not contribute or interfere with any other banners. The rerun banners are all Refactor banners, so the last 4 in one rerun banner doesn't count. You just have to make sure that it's Refactor Headhunting banners. Over here, it also says this guarantee can only trigger one time across all Refactor banners of the same name. So could this possibly mean that, I thought this mean like something like if they run like multiple Refactor banners at the same time, it can only like work once. But I think it just means that one Refactor banners for that one specific season can only trigger one guarantee one time. It can't be keep on guaranteeing forever. The next guarantee is for like dupes is going to be 240 attempts. So there are more information here. This one is a weapon. Tag Artist Issue Refactor will be available September 24th, so same day as the rerun. During the event, you will have a much higher chance of getting the 6-star weapon, Artsy Tyrannical. 6-star weapon that may appear in this banner include Artsy Tyrannical, and then Wedge, Rapid Ascent, and then all the standard weapons. New issue type, Refactor Issue. Each issue gives 10 random weapons from the list, including at least one 5-star or better. Across all Refactor issues banner of the same name, Tag Artist Issue Refactor Issue 1, Tag Artist Issue Refactor Issue 2. If no 6-star weapon are required in 3 consecutive issues, then a 6-star weapon is guaranteed on the 4th issue, so almost the same. This guarantee is only valid for the current Refactor Issue banner that does not carry over to other issue banners, including future Refactor Issue banners of the same name. If no rate up 6-star weapon are required in the first 7 issues, then the rate up 6-star weapon is guaranteed on the 8th issue. This guarantee can trigger one time across all banners of the same name. Attempts towards this guarantee will carry over to future Refactor issue banners of the same name. So almost the same rule, but let's keep reading. Perform a total of 10 refactor issues attempts to get a bonus. The current banner arm offering crate. Perform a total of 18 attempts to get a bonus. The current banner rate up 6-star weapon after that. For every 8 refactor issue, you will alternately receive these bonuses. Arms offering crate, rate up 6-star weapon. Accumulated refactor issues will attempt carry over the future refactor issues banner of the same name. As with other arsenal issue rules, acquiring a weapon through refactor issue will also give corresponding amount of AIC quota. For detailed rules, visit the thing after the banner begins. So before going back to the rerun banner, I'll just quickly go through this one. It's the last thing here. Optimization content still in development. Subsequent versions are also under active development with more optimization and new features expected to be implemented in future version updates. The following is an early preview of some planned content. New gear plan feature. You can now quickly switch between different plans of the gear screen to bulk switch gear pieces with a single click to suit various scenarios. So this is a gear loadout. Gear artificing optimization. The gear artificing screen now features a new auto artificer tab. It automatically filters gear that can be used for artificing the corresponding stat. Selected gear will be assembled one piece at a time we use for artificing. Materials will be consumed according to each gear piece current technique, eliminating the need to repeatedly switch between screens. If artificing is completed early, assembly will be stopped and unused materials will be returned. Thank you, Edmund, for your continued interest and support for Arknights Endfield. More new content and optimization are still in development. In this season of Harvest, we look forward to meeting each and every friend, old and new, on Talos 2. So gear loadout and gear automatic artificing is not here yet. It's going to take some time, but really looking forward to it, especially this auto artificer one. As I said, I think this game is just going to be automating every single thing, automating the entire game away. Hopefully they also add autoplay, kind of like Honkai Star Rail. I don't think that's such a bad idea. Alright, so back to this rerun banner. So as you guys know, this game, they use a lot of like jargon. They use a lot of like word salad to explain their stuff, making it very complicated. But the rerun banner is basically almost the same as the classic limited banner, but this time they have a guaranteed carryover. I'm guessing it's because everyone's just complaining about how this game, the guarantee not carrying over, kind of feels bad to play. I guess this is like one way to like kind of like band-aid solve the issue. Which brings me to another point, another idea that I thought of. And it's that, what if you play this game but you only roll for the rerun banner? You never roll for the limited time banner. What if that's how you play the game? You will never ever lose your guarantee ever again. The only problem is that your characters will be like behind everyone else. But what if that's how you play? And then with that, and you only pull on the rerun banners, that could also mean that the game gacha system would be infinitely better for you compared to most other gacha game system. Because that would mean that every 120 pulls, you're guaranteed a character when you pull for only reruns. Now that is not accounting that if the game does not have a rerun banner every single patch, but sooner or later they will have. So originally this game, you have guaranteed at 120, but if you didn't like roll all the way to 120, you could lose your guarantee. So that was the one caveat of this game gacha system. But let's say you only roll for the rerun banners. You'll basically never lose your guarantee, and you'll also always get characters every 120 pulls. So even if you like lose, you miss out on Yvonne, you didn't roll for 20 on Yvonne, you'll have enough pulls to pull for Tang Tang in the next patch. So it'll never be a waste. But obviously, rerun characters are probably not going to be as good and as fun as pulling for the newest characters. So realistically, that is not a perfect strategy, but it could be some use for some people who don't mind getting the rerun characters. Maybe the next few new characters are not very good for this game, hypothetically, and all the old characters are way better and way more popular. That could be a possibility. But as of right now, I would say for reruns, just pull for the characters you like. Like if you really like Yvonne design, then pull for Yvonne. I already made a video. If you're interested in whether or not is it worth to get Yvonne on her rerun, you can watch my video on my channel, on my previous video, and let me know in the comments what y'all think. Shout out to my channel member, and I'll see y'all next time.